Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So today's video is sponsored by Vanpopubs. This is what we're going to be looking over today. I'm going to share how to set it up and all the details to this incubator. You guys know that this last year I hatched out, I don't even know how many times, like it felt like maybe 6 or so times that I hatched out. I recently just stopped, and now with this company I want to be able to share this incubator with you, so I don't mind a couple more chicks around here. So we are going to hatch out a couple. I'm only going to put a few in here, and then we're going to watch the process of how the chicks hatch out and how the incubator works. And I know a lot of people on my last one had a lot of questions with humidity, how to keep that under control, how to keep things going with their incubator. So for this video today, I'm going to go into detail on all of that. So if you guys come to my channel for the regular content and you come for some of my other stuff like my grocery hauls or my large family breakfast stuff, this one's going to be a little different. But for our large family breakfast, we use a lot of our farm fresh eggs that we have here. Mostly all of my eggs are fertile around here. The only ones that are not are our turkey eggs and our guinea eggs. They are not fertile. I do not have a male for that breed. I also have a new bunch of chickens. So I have some silkies, and I just had a friend bring over a rooster. So that's not going to probably happen until next year when we hatch out some silkies. All goes well. So that's what we're looking forward to. I also hatched out 2 different breeds this year from someone that I purchased some eggs from. We hatched out some silver ruds and some copper morans. And then I got 1 silky out of the whole hatch that we got. So I'm excited for that. They are going to mix with my breed probably next year, and that way we can change our egg color a little bit. That's my goal, is to just kind of change things around, hatch out more chicks next year. But for today's video, I'm mainly going to share everything on this incubator, and hopefully I can cover everything for you guys so you won't have any questions. But if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I usually answer as soon as I have a comment that comes through, and I will do my best to help you with that. Otherwise, you can email me at 10kidsinthegarage@gmail.com, and I can answer your questions over there. The incubator comes in a box. Everything is wrapped separately in the box that it comes in. I took everything off already. I also inserted some stuff into the incubator. So the cover comes off just like that. You also will get a little cover like this because we're going to be having some water in there, and we don't want the baby chicks to fall in there. So this piece is going to go there. This is where we're going to put a bottle on if we want to be able to keep the water flowing in there. Otherwise, you don't need to do that. Also comes with one of these little squeeze bottles with how much water that you need to pour in here. And that is where we're going to be pouring all the water. So let me take this apart. All right, so we're going to take this out of the styrofoam part. I can put it back in there later. All right, one of the things that you're going to want to be aware of. So this is what it looks like. The water goes down in here. It also flows through here. There's a tubing system back here, and it goes in there, and that's what's going to help with your humidity in your incubator. It's an automatic rotation for this incubator. I know a lot of people had questions last time on the incubator if it was supposed to automatically turn, and that is what we're going to test in a little while with this incubator. So I have that there. Another cool thing with this, fill this up with water, put the cover on like this, go like this, and then they can drink from there. And then also you just throw in your chick starter in here, and then it has just a little feed tray and a watering thing, which my last one did not come with. So this is like a bonus to the incubators, because it's always a pain to find something that's small enough for baby chicks. All right, so we're gonna give this a test here. We're gonna get everything plugged in and see how this works. All right, so we're gonna start out by plugging in the unit. You'll have the light display and everything on there, and we'll go over that in just a minute. But it says in the manual that if you were to lose power of any sort and you're still, you know, have days to go yet with your incubator, you can hook it up to a 12-volt battery. So that is pretty good in situations like that. But when you are hooking it up, you want to do a quick test on it. I'm first going to add 100 milliliters of water to the machine, and then it says plug it in, but I already plugged it in. But I took my little water thing that came with it and I measured out what I needed. So that is what I added to the reservoir part. I don't think I added all of it actually, but I put what I thought needed to go in there. For the test to see if it rotates is you're going to want to push down on the plus symbol on the display area and it should rotate around. All right, with this incubator, it holds up to 24 eggs, but I didn't add that many, so I just put in whatever I had in my carton, and that's what we're gonna go with for this round. So I didn't explain anything with the tray, so I was saying that I'm just gonna let the tray in there, because if I were to take it out when they are like this, a lot of the oxygen and stuff can actually dry out the egg, and that is not good. So we're just gonna let it like this, and I can take the tray out eventually when all of them are hatched out. Let's see. We are on day 21, and they are already starting to try to hatch out. I have a lot of this one is moving. I have a lot of eggs that have their little crack in them. So that's gonna happen soon in the next day, if not tonight. So what I could do is take the tray out. So at day 18, you're supposed to take the tray out, and I forgot to do that. The thing that you can do, and I'm not sure where my spray bottle went for this incubator, but you can give it a good spray like a day or two before you know that they're gonna hatch, and that'll help with their shell also. But I don't know where that went. I had everything up here, and for some reason I cannot find it. So these guys are going to hatch within, like I said, a day or so, and everything looks good so far. I haven't had to really adjust the temperature or keep up with the humidity or anything like that with this incubator. I did add some water in here every once in a while, and I have that right here. But otherwise, really, it did everything for me. This was probably one of my easiest incubators compared to some of the other ones. Now, if I needed to add a bottle to it, I have a bottle right here, and that would keep a steady flow of water going in and the moisture and everything if I couldn't control what it needed to be up to. So far, everything looks pretty good. This one, you can tell right there that one is looking pretty good. So I will come back on and I'll show you how many hatched out. Right, so we have 9 that just hatched out, and then we still have this little one that hatched out from when I took them out from underneath the turkey. So we have that little guy, and that is not a turkey. So it's a chicken, but it was sitting on the eggs and hovering together. I have a heat lamp above, so that'll help. But so we got 9 little guys, all different colors. So that's cute. And I have the little food and water in there. So we put them in this big, like, I don't even know how many gallons this is, but a big tote. And we leave them in the garage for a little while, and then we'll transfer them outside. All right, so if you guys have any questions on the incubator, just leave them down below. I will leave the link and the code for you guys, and you guys can go check it out. And just let me know if you guys just started doing chickens this year, or if you've been doing it for quite some time. This is probably our 8th or 9th year maybe with chickens. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I actually started a new channel years ago. I think it was called Stray and Haw, and we were going to work off of that one. So we put a video or two out on that channel. I don't even know if I have it up and running. I haven't checked it in a long time, but that's when we first started doing our chicken coop in a different area of our yard. If I can find it, I'll leave one of the videos down below, and you guys can see something of where we first started when it came to chickens, and that was quite some time. So I'm sure the date and everything will be on that video, and you guys can go see where we started. So all right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.